Hi, Tim Morrow from the Tax Doctor, and this video is going to walk you through the process on how to set up your username and password for the Secure Client Portal. Now, your Secure Client Portal is truly home base for virtually everything that you can do with us. It allows us to upload documents so that you can go out and get them securely. It allows you to upload documents to us if you want to get us your tax information without having to drop them off. That's covered in a different video series called How to Upload or Upload Instructions. It allows you to electronically sign, and it also allows you to pay. And you can message us within the system as well. So it's a revamped system. We've updated it from last year. We feel like it's a lot easier to manage and use and a lot cleaner to look at. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to walk you through the process of getting your username and password. Okay, this can be done from your phone or from your home computer very, very easily. So the place that you start is at our website or our web address, which is origtaxdoctor.com. You're probably already on it, or that's how you got to this video in the first place. But up in this upper right-hand corner above my screen there is the login button, and that's what you're going to want to select. That's the starting point. So as soon as you select the login button, you will be redirected to the Secure Client Portal, which looks like this. Okay, and you'll notice it's required some login information. So if you do not know your username or your password, which you may not, it's not the same as what it was last year, then you have to go to this button right here, this link, and it says Forgot Username and Password. Now I'm going to give you a little hint on the username. What our system defaults to is your first name. If you're a single person, it's your first name and your last name with no spaces or anything like that. The example would be, let's say I've got a client named Johnny Example. His first name is Johnny, his last name is Example. His username would be JOHNNYEXAMPLE, as you can see right there. It's defaulted to your first name, and it's your full first name. So, if you, my first name's Tim, but my full first name is Timothy, because that's what's in my tax return, then I'd have to put Timothy in there, okay, and then my last name. It can get a little tricky that if you go by Bill, but your real name or your tax return name is William, you can kind of see where that can get a little tricky. But we do have a way that you can recover your username, essentially. But if you want to just go by that will work as your first name and your last name. If you're married, then it's going to look something like this, and I'll just use my example. I'm married. My wife's name is Jennifer. So my username would be TIMOTHY, Jennifer, JENNIFER, last name Morrow. So that's what it would look like if you're married. First name of the taxpayer, first name of the spouse, last name. That's how it would look. So you can try that. If that doesn't do it for you, here's another very, very easy way to go about it. Just click Forgot Username / Password, and you'll be directed to this screen. As you can see, which do we want to find out? Well, let's say we don't know any of it. None of it's working. So we forgot our username, so we want to figure out our username, right? So you got to type in the email that we have on file, okay? If we don't have an email on file, this won't work, and you'll have to call our office and we'll have to assign you a username. However, most everybody who used this last year has an email on file. I'm going to type in this one and hit submit because I want to show you what it's going to say. So we hit submit, and it says Forgot Username. If a matching account is found, an email with your username has been sent to that email address. Okay, so you hit close and it sends you back to here. Let me show you what that email would look like. It's going to look like this. And it says, hello, Johnny Example. You're receiving this email. Obviously, you can see our logo. Because of this username is associated with this email, and you see right there, it says Johnny Example. It doesn't have to be capitalized, by the way. Your password, if it has capitalizations, you have to use. But this does not have to be capitalized. So you can see it says Johnny Example. That's a way that you can confirm that it happens. And it happens pretty instantaneously. So if you don't get the email right away, that might mean we don't have the correct email that you entered. on our end, and you're going to have to call us, and we'll have to set you up that way. That's how you get your username. Now, let's say you don't know your password, or you have to reset your password. So you found your username, but now you forgot your password. So now you type in your username. So you type in Johnny Example, in my example here, and you hit submit. And you get this thing, and it says, if a matching count was found, an email notification for resetting your password has been sent to you. Okay? So, again, it goes back to here. And what that email looks like, here in a second, if I can find it, it's going to look like this. And it says, you're receiving this email response to your request to reset your password. And then you just click this link right here in the email, and it's going to walk you through how to reset your password. As you can see, in order to reset your password, it says create a password for Johnny Example. You got to put in the last 4 digits of your social, or Johnny's social in this particular case, which is a made-up person, and it's a made-up social. But the last 4 digits I gave this person was 4444. And now I get to make up a password. It's got to be, obviously, a minimum of 8 characters. Okay. So then you make up the password, and off you go. As soon as you do that, you'll be able to come back here. Now you know your username. Now you know your password. So you've essentially just found out your username, and you've created a new password. It's just that simple. Then you can enter the information, and it will log you in. So I'll go ahead and enter the information that we have. Example, and then his password is that. And now we're logged in. Okay? That's how we reset our username and password, or at least get our username and password, that you can do all on your own. Again, the only time I think where you could potentially get tripped up is that if we don't have the correct email address on file, which is going to be difficult for you to reset your username on that end. But for most everybody, this should work pretty cleanly. You just go right in there, and that's how you do it. Now, on the other videos, it's going to show you how to e-sign your tax return, how to pay for your tax return, and how to upload documents. But that's in a separate video. So if you got questions, don't hesitate to call. Thank you.